right, hi Libras. Let's see what's going on for you guys in love in September. Let's see what kind of developments we got going on. All right, for Libras, please. Libras, what's going on with Libras and their love life in September? Happy birthday to some Libras. Okay, let's see. Right, Libra, please. What's going on September regarding love? Let me say that with a little more heartfelt. Happy birthday to some Libras in September. All right. It was a little mechanical, wasn't it? All right. All right. Fully present here behind the limb. Here we go. Wake up. All right. Love, please. September for Libras. Okay. Here we go, Libra. All right. Oh, up in your head. Okay. Ooh, messages. All right. Let's see what's going on. Okay. Ooh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh. Okay. Wow. Okay. All right. So we do have messages at the bottom of the deck, and I feel like that's what you're hoping for. The interesting thing I see right off the bat is in your hopes, you're hoping for communication. You're hoping for something fairly solid, you know, something more like a phone call or an actual good conversation or something like that. I feel for some of you, what you're getting is not that. I think that you're getting like more like short little text, not really anything that's like has any teeth to it or anything like that. However, I think keep positive with things because I think that it will turn into more passionate communication down the road. All right. So you do seem to be in your head a lot. All right. Because we've got, you know, the very famous and popular 8 and 9 of Swords. So lots of anxiety going on here, thinking about things, trying to fit it into boxes, worried about this, worried about that. What if this doesn't work? What if this does work? You know, things of that nature. So definitely, it's good. It comes out in the reading because that's something to keep an eye on. You know, monitor a little bit. Make sure that you're not getting too much into the anxiety on board with the anxiety train. You know, you want to kind of steer away from that type of things because, you know, I always say, you know, this type of card doesn't really yield positive results. It just yields more anxiety. So like more things to make you question, or more things to keep you in your head and stuck about, you know, things like that. So try to cut it out as much as possible. You know, and I know easier said than done, right? But, and I get it. You got Ace of Cups, you got Two of Cups. So you definitely have something developing here, something that you're starting to feel. You want a little bit more. I get it. And I think it's coming. I don't necessarily feel it's all gelling in September. I'm just going to be flat out. You know, I don't see this all gelling in September. I see beginnings of something in the works. All right, is what I kind of see here. You could be dealing with a Pisces. You do have the Moon card here. Let me get a little bit more on this and let's see where this is going. All right, so let's see. All right, give me a little bit more on this for Libra. A little bit more. Let's go around this one more time with just one card in the center, please, for Libra regarding love and being up in the head, these messages, things like that. What's going on? All right. What's going on for Libras, please, in September? Okay. Okay. Okay, so yeah, somebody's holding themselves back or you're trying to hold yourself back, maybe throwing yourself into work or a project, something along those lines. Could be going on. Really trying to manifest something solid here with this person, I feel. Okay, there's a Page of Wands again. So what's hidden from you is there will be more passionate communication at some point. I do feel that. You're beginning to kind of wonder if this is worth it. You may be dealing with somebody too who's very much like a workaholic, because we have 7 and 8 of Pentacles here. Very, you know, that can be really working a lot, you know, not having time for passionate communications and things like that. That's possible. Others of you, I think it's more about just kind of trying to hold yourself back from this situation, but you just can't help like putting more thought and thinking about this and what direction it's going. All right. Knight of Cups. Okay. All right. Ooh, all right, so you're gonna get a little sneaky, a little stealth. Ooh, a little third party maybe. Okay, I don't know what's going on there. Okay, so bottom of the deck, again, you have positive cards here. So you have the Knight of Pentacles and you have the Wheel of Fortune. So this is, again, I feel like that nothing's really gelling yet, but it's starting to kind of fall into place a little bit more. The wheel will be turning. It's going to start slow. Future starts slow. Great song from the Kills. I love that phrase. Future starts slow, because a lot of times it does. Our future starts slow. It creeps up on us. It's the little increments of things that bring our future in, and that's why we don't want to be in this mode, because everything that we are thinking about is what really we are creating our future towards. So that's why, it's really best not to be in this mode, not to be concentrated on the what ifs or the fears or the compounding worries of this or that or the obsessions or any of those things. It's really best to be keeping our minds occupied with what we want to see in our lives, not what we're afraid is going to happen or what we don't want to see, and those kinds of things. Concentrate on the things you do want to see. So, because I really do feel like something could be turning here for you in a good way. All right, so I got a few more little details on this, but nothing really major is coming out. You've got a couple major arcana cards and things like that, but no real heavy hitters this month. So, it's not the most dynamic read. I'm just gonna, be frank with it. So it's like, you've got some choices here, possibly. For some of you, there could be choices. Others of you, you might be dealing with somebody from a distance. All right. Kids could be a factor also this month. Maybe you might have somebody from that one of your kids maybe lives in a different state or a little bit further away. They might be kind of hounding you a little bit this month. That's possible for some. I don't know why that's being thrown in there, but I do see that. Others of you, again, like I said, possibly dealing with somebody at a distance or having options or choices. All right, maybe texting with a couple different people. That's possible too. I feel like you're on the right track as far as this being your foundation. I think, but the thing is, you're not going to create that with this. Because this, to me, this being at your foundation of the read is good, because that means you're trying to manifest a really good connection. That's what you're really desiring, is not just like a comfortable connection or not just a security connection, but like a really good, sincere emotional connection with someone, like that deep type of energy. And I feel that's good, but I don't feel like that's really manifesting yet because of this interference. All right, so it's like, I think it's best to do. Sometimes the Eight of Pentacles is about self-work, reevaluating things. And we got a lot of planets coming up in Virgo. Really good time to get some work done on ourselves in many ways, in tangible ways, in spiritual ways. Well, those are tangible too, but like with our health, with our diet, with Virgo-y type things, organizing our lives, our homes, what have you, our love life, all that kind of thing. It's like going towards that very strong self-help, individual work on oneself is what's going to bring this in. Because I see some action here. I do. You've got a Knight of Cups. That's cool. There's definitely something going on here. I just don't feel it's gelling quite yet. And I think for a lot of you, it could come in quicker, if this was not a factor, if there wasn't too much mental anxiety going on about the situation. So other possible things I see too, possible reconciliation with someone this could be new too, but for some of you, this could be a reconciliation with someone. But mostly I feel this is more about resurrecting you, your vitality, your passions, getting to know yourself and what you want and finding that strength. And the Queen of Wands, she's very attracting. All right, so she's very attracting on both levels, typically from the inside and from the outside. So she can be attractive in looks, but she can also be just extremely attracting from the inside too. Like if she's not like necessarily like a classic beauty or anything like that, she's got something interesting that brings attention in. All right, from her inside. But it's, again, I feel like this is like what's keeping that back. So it's really up to you to make the right judgment calls to get back into that space where you feel like that Queen of Wands again. I feel for most of you, and I think you do, because you end up as the Nine of Pentacles, which is a self-assured, confident type of woman. So if you are a female watching this, and I'll give you a little bit if you're a male as well. So I think that's good. And I think with the Seven of Swords, I think you have your eye on somebody. It's not because the Seven of Swords sometimes is about kind of cheating or, you know, doing things on the down low, and that's possible because it is possible you have choices. I don't see that so much as this is you really having your eye on somebody. I think somebody's really caught your eye, and that's what I think is going on here. And that's why I think you're sort of making the change to sort of better yourself or get yourself more like ready, you know, ready for love, you know, kind of thing. It's a kind of boosting your confidence and like giving you a little bit of swagger. I feel like, yeah, I don't know. I think somebody's giving you a little bit of attention. I think you have your eye on somebody. I think something is developing. All right, so if you're a dude, if you're interested in females or males or, you know, whatever it is that you're interested in, if you're a guy, I do see like there's it's the same story. I mean, it really is not much different. If you're into women, there's possibly two different ones. Both of them are going to be very difficult to catch. I'm just going to tell you. All right, Queen of Wands is really hard to get to commit. Because she knows her options, and it's not that you're not worth it, it's just that they're kind of like almost like Sagittarian energy, where it's like they always think the grass is greener on the other side. So I mean, they can commit for a little bit, but it's like the first time something goes wrong or something like that, they might just split, you know, because I can get somebody else, or I can get somebody, you know, that treats me better, or, you know, what have you. So they're kind of hard to pin down. Nine of Pentacles, she is committable. She is committable, but again, there's this sort of lackadaisical energy about her when it comes to love, because she's kind of okay without it. You know, she's okay with it, but she's also okay without it. So both are going to be very difficult to commit to. So I will say that. And they might have some other, now this, in this way, this might be, they might have some other options, and they might be keeping that on the down low and keeping that hidden, that they are possibly messaging someone else. All right, that's possible too. All right, so lastly too, and that is a factor, we do have to take this into consideration because it's in the recent past, so there could be hidden messages that somebody's not telling you. All right, but I don't think that's for the most of you. And if it is, it's probably from you. All right. Like, I don't think it's your partner doing this or anything like that. If you're like dating someone or what have you, I don't think it's them keeping something. I think it would be you keeping something from them. So that's kind of what I see there. All right, so let's see for totally single Libras, what's coming in. So, I mean, it's a fairly, like, again, there's action in September. I do see action. I do see things, you know, so it's not like it's a boring month by any means. I don't see that at all. I just think that you are sort of really realizing that what you want is like a really deeper connection, and that you're going to be working a lot, like reprioritizing a lot of things for yourself. And I think that's a good idea, you know, because it looks like something is trying to develop and come through for you. So, all right, so let's see, Libras, totally single Libras. Although that kind of looked like a single Libra reading to me, but let's see if there's anything else, any other messages. All right, totally single Libras who have, you know, not really any dating options right now. Anything coming in for them in September? Totally single Libras, September, please. Anything coming in for them? Okay, thank you. Okay, a little snooze fest. Okay, oh, you're dreaming though. You're sure dreaming of somebody. All right. Oh, yeah, they did a little bit of a number on you though. All right. Two of Cups, King of Wands. Yeah, that don't look good. All right, so there could be, for some of you, all right, if you're totally single, okay, okay. If you're totally single, it's like, I feel like you're just, like, your focus is maybe on the wrong person right now. You might be really spending a lot of time daydreaming about this person. Really in your head about them, thinking about them, all that sort of thing. Or this could be too about thinking about how they hurt you, you know, so that's possible too. You could be kind of focused on that. But I think for the most of you, that this is somebody that you're really thinking about. They might be married or they might be taken, but you can't help it, and you're thinking about them a lot. And you feel like it's your soulmate, you feel like you're connecting with them, all those types of things. However, I don't see that working out. Ten of Swords. All right, so now that doesn't mean forever, but I don't see it in September. Okay, so that's kind of what I see going on there. You do have somebody galloping in, Knight of Wands energy, Sagittarian energy here with Knight of Wands and Nine of Wands both. Okay, you know, I'm not too excited about that. I mean, I'm not always down on the Knight of Wands, especially in a totally single reading, because I mean, a lot of times guys do come in as the Knight of Wands. It's when they stay the Knight of Wands that I have like an issue, right? So, but this one, I don't know. I'm sort of on the fence with this too. Just because the Ace of Wands is here, there's a lot of wands, which is just a lot of passion and things like that, but no cups, where there's like more sincerity and things like that. But I do feel like there is tangible communication with someone here with the Page of Pentacles. So like maybe talking to somebody on the phone this month, something like that. Possibly Leo, you have the Sun card, or it's just that it kind of makes you happy. You know, it's interesting, it kind of makes you happy. You get getting a little attention from somebody in a good way, you know, kind of deal. It has potential, definitely, but I don't see, again, I just don't see anything taking off like necessarily this month. I feel like there's a lot of setup for upcoming months is what I'm seeing here. So a lot of like self work that probably needs to be final touches on, you know, like in building your self worth, confidence, things like that. Realizing that just daydreaming about situations that aren't healthy, you know, that's not going to bring in Two of Cups. You know, that's. I mean, we all want to do it, you know, but it's distractionville, you know, and you don't want to do that to yourself, you know, in that way. I mean, sure, we're going to entertain it for a little bit, and we can't help it. That's fine. I mean, if you're really stuck on somebody, you find them like super damn attractive, you know damn well they're with somebody else, sure, you can't help but think about them and all that. But when it becomes like to the point where that's all kind of you're thinking about, and it's really not the healthiest thing, then it seems like it's probably best to try to move that, you know, put an end to that, you know, kind of thing, so that other things are able to come in and that kind of deal. So, all right. So not the most like earth-shattering month, but I think it's a good month for like self-development, making kind of new contacts, really narrowing down what you do want and what you don't want is really what I'm seeing from both of those reads. So, all right, Libra, I hope you enjoyed your reading, and if so, please consider subscribing. Super helpful for my channel, and I do appreciate it. And also, I do the daily love readings, like Monday through Friday mostly. I do them live. They're kind of fun, so check them out. And I'll see you guys soon. All right, have a fantastic month. All right, bye.